Hi, today we will discuss about the introduction part of engineering mechanics. Under this introduction part of engineering mechanics, we will discuss about two things. So let me explain like this. So today we are going to discuss about the introduction part of engineering mechanics. Under this introduction, what we will study? Here we will study two things. First one is the definition of engineering mechanics, and the second one is the classification of engineering mechanics or the branches of engineering mechanics. And before going to the definition and classification of engineering mechanics, let me briefly explain about three concepts which already we studied in lower classes. So let me explain those concepts first, then we will go to the definition and classification of engineering mechanics. What are those three concepts? So those three concepts are: first one, when we can say a body is at rest, and the second one is when we can say a body is in motion, and third one is when we can say or what is meant by a force. So that means we will see now when a body is at rest and when a body is in motion, and third one is what is meant by force. So first, to explain when a body is at rest, so for that let me consider one fixed reference point. So this I am considering as a fixed reference point, and this is a body. Now the position of this particular body is this one from this particular fixed reference point at this instant of time. So that means now this is the position from this fixed reference point. After some time, suppose consider as after 1 minute, the position of the body is same from the fixed reference point. Similarly, after 2 minutes, the position of the body is same from the fixed reference point. That means, with respect to time, the position of this body from fixed reference point is not changing. Then we can say that body is at rest. So that means when we can say a body is at rest, if the position of the body is not changing from fixed reference point with respect to time, then we can say that body is at rest. Same way, when we can say a body is in motion. So consider same. So this is the position of the body from fixed reference point at this particular instant of time. After 1 minute, suppose take it as after 1 minute. If the position of the body is changed, that means after 1 minute, the position of the body is this one. So that means from fixed reference point, the position of the body is changed with respect to time. Then after 2 minutes, if the position of the body is this one. So again, the position of this particular body is changing from the fixed point with respect to time. So that means whenever the position of the body from fixed reference point is changing with respect to time, then we can say that body is in motion. So that means how we are explaining when a body is at rest and when a body is in motion. Whenever the position of the body from a fixed reference point is not changing with respect to time, then we can say that body is at rest. And similarly, if the position of the body from fixed reference point is changing with respect to time, then we can say that body is in motion. So this is how we can explain when a body is in rest and when a body is in motion. Now we will see what is meant by a force. So to explain this force, let me explain like this. Suppose I am considering a body which is at rest. So this is a body which is at rest. And now I am applying some external agent on this particular body. So now this is the external agent acting on the body which is at rest. And as the quantity of this external agent is increasing, suppose if the body is ready to move, and also still more if the agent, external agent is increased, the quantity is increased, if the body is in motion, then we can say this external agent as a force. So that means a force is an external agent acting on a body and which is producing motion in the body or tends to produce the motion in the body. That means whenever this external agent is acting on this particular body, this body is setting into motion or ready to set into motion. That means an external agent which is acting on a body and tends to produce or produces the motion in the body, then such an external agent we can call it as force. Same way, think like this. Now this body is in motion. So now this is the motion. Now I am applying one external agent on this particular body. And whenever this external agent is acting on the body and if the motion of the body is accelerates, that means already the body is in motion, that means it is having some velocity. Whenever this external agent is acting on the body, if this velocity is gradually increasing, that means it is accelerating. Same way. Whenever this external agent is acting on the body which is in motion, so this is the body which is in motion and we are applying some external agent on this particular body. So due to this particular body, if it decelerates or retards its motion, that means earlier case when the external agent is acting on the body which is in motion, its velocity is increasing, that we are calling it as accelerating. Now what is going to happen? It is decelerating. Decelerating means its velocity will gradually decrease. So that means whenever external agent is acting on the body which is in motion, here two cases are happening. One is it can accelerate the motion of the body or decelerate or retard the motion of the body. Then such an external agent is also known as a force. So that means we consider two cases. First one is bodies which are at rest. Second one is bodies which are in motion. In both cases, some external agent is acting on the body and changing its motion status, either from rest to motion or motion to rest, or it is reducing the motion or decelerating the motion. Such an external agent we can call it as a force. So on a pole, now I will define like this. So a force is an external agent which which is acting on a body and tends to produce or produces which destroys or tends to destroy the motion of the body. Such an external agent we can call it as a force. Such an external agent is called as a force. So that means a force is an external agent which is acting on a body, which tends to produce or produces, which tends to destroy or destroys the motion of the body. Such an external agent we can call it as a force. Now, whenever you are considering the body, on that some force is acting. Now, how you will represent this force? So, if we want to represent something, it should have some characteristics. How you can define these characteristics? What are the characteristics of this force? That means how we can identify one force by its characteristics only. So how we can explain the characteristics? Okay. So now we will see what are the characteristics of forces. So now we will see characteristics of a force. Here I can explain these characteristics in force. 1, 2, 3 and first one. As the force is a vector quantity. What is vector quantity? Vector quantity is nothing but it is having both magnitude and direction. So it is having magnitude. So the first character I can consider as magnitude. How we will represent magnitude? With respect to the value or the quantity of that particular force and with unit. So what is the unit of, as generally we use SI units only. So what is the unit for force? Newton. So for example I can consider it as some 50 Newton. This is how I can represent magnitude. Or 100 kilonewton. So like this we can represent the magnitude of a force. Next, it is having direction also. So the direction along which this force is acting. So it is having direction also. So the direction along which this force is acting, that direction we can call it as line of action of force. That we can call it as line of action of force. That means, suppose you consider some 50 Newton force is acting on a body at an angle of 45 degrees. At an angle of 45 degrees, north of east. North of east. That means the magnitude is given as 50 Newton and the direction is given as 45 degrees north of east. So I will consider like this. This is east, this is north, this is south, this is west. Now the direction is given as 45 degrees north of east. This is east, north. So 45 degrees north of east. So that means this is the direction. And this force is having a magnitude of 15 Newton. So this is how we can represent a force by its magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction. Apart from these two characteristics, two more characteristics we can consider. What is that one? Nature of force. What is the nature of force? Suppose this is the body. A force is acting on this particular body. So this particular force as acting on the body, it is pushing the body. So that means this force we can call it as pushing force. Similarly, if it is acting like this, that means it is pulling the body. That means it can be pulling force. That means this force will have a nature in two ways. One is it can push or it can pull. So that means the nature of force we can consider it as either it can be push or pull. Suppose here we consider this is the body. The force is acting along 45 degrees north of east. So this is the direction it was given. And suppose if this is the body you are considering and it is acting force acting like this. That means it is what it is doing? It is pulling. So that means this 15 Newton we can consider it as a pulling force. It can be considered as a pulling force. Suppose if this force is given like this, the direction instead of like this, then so now it is pushing the body. So that means this is the pushing force. So that means here the force is having magnitude, direction and nature. And apart from this, we can consider one more thing also. Point of application. Point of application. What is this point of application? Suppose this is the body and this is the force acting on the body. And this particular force is acting at this particular point of the body. Then that point at which this force is acting, that we can call it as point of application of this force. Or we can say not only the point of application as the point at which or the point through which also we can consider. Suppose it is going like this. So this we can consider as the point through which this particular force is acting. Suppose if we are considering the force is like this. So that means this line of action of force is going like this. So this is the point through which it is acting. So that means we can say like this. The point at or through, the point at or through which the force is acting on the body, that point we can call it as the point of application of force. The point of application of force. That means whenever a body is acting on the body, whenever a force is acting on the body, we can represent that force with these four characteristics. One is magnitude, second one is line of action of force, that means the direction. Next, the third one is whether it is push or pull, pulling force, that means nature of that particular force. And fourth one is point of application. Point of application is nothing but the point at or through which this particular force is acting on the body. So these are the characteristics of a force. So now, whenever this force is acting on the body, we are telling that this force is changing its motion. We are telling that. whenever the force is acting on the body and changing its motion means this force is creating some effect on the motion of the body. So this is creating some effect on the motion of the body. Now we will see what are the effects of this force on this particular body on which this force is acting. That we will see now. So the next one is effects of a force. Effects of a force on the motion of the body. So, same already we discussed, same I will repeat so that you can easily understand these effects of force. Suppose this is the body which is at rest. Now, a force is acting on this particular body. So, a body which is at rest, on this a force is acting. Now, what is going to happen? There might be changing the position of this particular body. That means this particular body is setting to motion. So that means whenever force is acting on the body which is at rest, it is setting that particular body into motion. So that means the first effect we can consider it as if the body is at rest and if the force is acting on that particular body which is at rest, it is setting it into motion. That means it is changing the status of the body from rest to motion. Similarly, consider the reverse case. Suppose this is the body which is in motion. So it is going like this. And it is acted upon by some force. So this is the force acting on this particular body. So when this force is acting on this particular body, it may accelerate the motion of the body. That means already the body is in motion and this external agent, that is force, is accelerating the motion. This is another effect. Next, consider the same case. The body is in motion and external agent, that is force, is acting on the body, and in such a way that if the motion of this particular body is decelerated, that means if it is retarding the motion of the body, that means already the body is in motion and because of this force application on the body which is in motion, it is decelerating, that means retarding the motion. This is the third effect we can consider. Retarding motion. So as it is retarding the motion means there might be chance of making this particular body to be at rest. That means already it is in motion. As the force is acting on the body, the motion of this particular body is destroying. That means it is retarding and it is coming to rest. So that means the body which is in motion can be set into rest because of this force. So that means whenever the body is in motion, it can be set into rest also. This is also one effect. And next one, whenever the force is acting on the body, there might be some stresses developed within the body. This actually in detail we will study in the next classes, in future classes of engineering mechanics. But as far as now, consider that whenever the force is acting on the body, there might be inducing of the stresses within the body. So that means whenever the force is acting, some internal stresses will be developed or induced within the body. So these are the some effects of force on the body. So what are the effects of a force on the body? If the body is at rest, it can be set into motion. If the body is in motion, it can be accelerated. And if the body is in motion, it can be retarded or decelerated. And if the body is in motion, it can be set into rest. And whenever the force is acting on the body, there might be increase of or induce of the internal stresses. So these are the effects of a force. So that means whenever forces are acting on the body, some effect is creating in the motion of the body. Now, with this basic fundamental concepts, now we can easily understand the definition of engineering mechanics. Now we will see what is meant by engineering mechanics. So now we will see the definition of engineering mechanics. What is this engineering mechanics? Actually, this engineering mechanics or mechanics, this is a branch of science. Everybody knows that. And what it deals with? This engineering mechanics, it deals with, suppose this is the body. On this particular body, a force is acting. Not only single force or multiple forces also. That we will see in detail in the future classes. But now consider a force is acting on a body. Because of this force, there will be some effect on the motion of the body. That we have seen already. Now, if we are studying about the forces acting on a body and effect of these forces in the motion of the body. So what we are doing? We are studying the forces that are acting on a body and its effect in the motion of the body. Then we can say such a type of science or such type of or such part of science we can call it as engineering mechanics. So that means engineering mechanics is the branch of science which deals with the study of forces acting on a body and also the effects of these forces on the body. Effects of these forces on the body. Then such type of branch of science we can call it as engineering mechanics. So engineering mechanics is the branch of science which deals with the study of forces acting on the body and also their effects on the body. Such a branch we can call it as engineering mechanics. And this engineering mechanics we can classify into two parts. This engineering mechanics we can classify into two parts. The first one is statics. And the second one is dynamics. So, engineering mechanics can be classified into two parts. First one is statics and second one is dynamics. How we will define statics? What is meant by statics? So, engineering mechanics means we consider that whenever forces are acting on the body, the study of these forces and also the effect of these forces on these bodies, that we are calling it as engineering mechanics. Suppose if this particular body is at rest, that means whenever forces are acting on a body which is at rest, then the study of these forces and the effect of these forces on the body which is at rest, then such type of engineering mechanics is called as statics. So statics is nothing but statics is a branch of engineering mechanics which deals with the study of the forces acting on the body and also effect of these forces on the body when these bodies are at rest. When these bodies are at rest, that is called statics. And similarly, dynamics. What is dynamics? Earlier we considered the body is at rest. Now consider the body is in motion and you are applying force on that particular body. Now if you are studying about these forces and the effect of these forces on this particular body which is in motion, then such type of engineering mechanics we can call it as dynamics. That we can call it as dynamics. So how we can define dynamics now? Dynamics is the branch of engineering mechanics which deals with the study of forces acting on the body and their effect on the body which is in motion. Which is in motion. Such branch of engineering mechanics you can call it as dynamics. And this dynamics we can classify into again two parts. First one is kinematics and the second one is kinetics. Now what is kinematics and what is kinetics? So in dynamics we are telling that it is dealing with the study of forces acting on the body, effect on the body which are in motion, which is in motion. So here we are considering the body is in motion. So those effects and forces we are studying. Suppose if we are studying about the effect of forces only, if you are studying effect of forces only with the bodies which are in motion, that means what we are doing here, we are neglecting the cause of that particular motion. Cause of that particular motion means the forces. So without considering the cause of motion, if we are studying the effect of forces on the bodies which are in motion, then such type of branch of dynamics we can call it as kinematics. So in kinematics we are discussing about the effect of force on the bodies which are in motion without considering the cause of motion. That is called kinematics. So kinematics is the branch of dynamics which deals with the study of effects of forces on the body which is in motion without considering the cause of motion. That means without considering the forces. Okay, that is called as kinematics. And if we are considering the cause of motion, that means the forces, then that is called as kinetics. That is called as kinetics. So kinetics is the branch of dynamics which deals with the study of effects of forces on the body body, effects of forces on the body, which is in motion, with the consideration of cause of motion, that is with the consideration of forces. That is nothing but dynamics. So, on a whole, we can say like this: engineering mechanics is the branch of science which deals with the study of forces and its effect on the body. That is called engineering mechanics. And if those bodies are at rest, and if you are studying the forces and its effect, that is called statics. And if those bodies are in motion, and if you are studying the forces and its effect, that is called dynamics. In that, if you are not considering the cause of motion, that means forces, then that is called kinematics. And if you are considering the cause of motion, that is called kinetics. So, this is about the introduction part of the engineering mechanics with some basic fundamental things we discussed today. And in the next class, we will discuss about the first concept of this engineering mechanics, that is composition of forces. And before going to next class, so whenever I am giving a lecture on any particular concept, parallelly I am preparing one running notes also for that particular class. And if you want to get this particular running notes, you can log on to www.degendrasclasses.com, and this website you can see in the scrolling of this particular video. So there you can download the PDF of this particular running notes. So for each and every video class there will be PDF file also. There you will get the running notes also, so that you can download. So thank you very much. We will meet in the next class.